Hi everybody. I had a whole post that I was going to do about dealing with the complications of Christmas and emotions that come with that. And I'm still going to, and I'm going to get to that. But I want to share first a person I literally just minutes ago met. He's a man that lives in my building, and I've exchanged pleasantries before with him, but I've never actually spoken with him. He definitely comes off as somebody who lives in a type of group home and needs extra help. Speaking to this man, it turns out that not far from where I live and where I was beaten and left for dead, that he was jumped by 5 men and left for dead in a garage, where he then, just like me, crawled nearly across the street and collapsed, where he was found. This man reminds me very much of a person that I've never talked about in these videos, which is odd considering how many of these videos I've made. He reminds me of a very, very important person in my life, and probably the most influential when talking about TBI, even me, and that would be my Uncle Joe, Joseph Puckett. He, as far as we know, as far as anybody knows, maybe he got hit by a car. Maybe he got beat up. We don't know. But at 13, that's when it happened. After that, Joe, he was what was left of Joe. He was the infant leftover. He could barely feed himself. He definitely couldn't take care of himself. But he was the purest and happiest and wisest, sometimes, soul I've ever known in my life. As was this man I met tonight, who found himself in the same exact situation as myself. So, that brings me to the whole Christmas thing. I had a really hard time at the end of Christmas, at the end of the day, and then the day after. I had a hard time with the fact that I had a hard time. The fact that everything was going the way it was supposed to, and I still felt like that. And then I went on the group page and I saw there's a lot of people that had that problem. Here's the problem. You're still a person with a brain injury. It's that simple. I have a brain injury. You have a brain injury. My Uncle Joe had a brain injury. You will forever have a brain injury. Christmas come, Christmas go. Something to look forward to, something to be sad about. It doesn't matter. You're going to have a brain injury. Which means that on a day like Christmas, as beautiful and wonderful as it is, it's also overwhelming. And you have to be ready for it. You have to be prepared for it. There was a lot in this big step forward that we all took in saying that the world around us really needs to pay attention and take into consideration that though some of us may be able to look and sound normal, we in fact are not. That's a lot that we're asking from the world. It's not unfair, but it is a lot. And so that's that stage is standing up for yourself and saying, I am worth it, and you will pay me the respect of it. But this next part, this part has to be us. And it has to be you as an individual. Nothing I say to myself or to you is going to change it. This is something that happens in the tick-tock inside your head. And that's realizing that, A, you have a brain injury. You always will. So if you get really, really excited, or you have something coming up that you're going to get really, really excited about, you need to prepare yourself. The world is not going to change for you. Some people will. Some people have the choice. That's what you give them. The people in your life, you give them the choice. You say, this is who I am, this is how I am, and this is how I have to be able to be part of society. If you want to be a part of that, then please come along. If not, I need to do what's right for me. That's what you have to do. And for the rest of the world, you can't demand that the rest of the world understand you. The rest of the world will do as it pleases. All you can do is your best to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And now it is your job to figure out what that is and how that works. That's on you. That's on me. We got really excited. We finally had a Christmas to look forward to. And it came, and it went, and we're still like this. Just because we're still like this, even on Christmas Day, even on New Year's, even on your birthday, even on bar mitzvahs, no matter what it is, your wedding day, if you haven't had one yet. When it comes and it goes, you are still going to be brain injured. Life is still going to be hard. It is up to you, not the world around you, to figure out a way to understand that and hone in on it so that you are the one in control. All right. Peace out.